I'm just the guy who wants people to go to Disney and to feel this magic. You know, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I want to give this a 5 out of 5 just because you have to see it. I'm File91e, and these are my Disney news and reviews. Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Disney news and reviews. I'm File91e, and next week is going to be a huge week for me. It's going to be not only my 50th show, but it's also going to be my 1-year anniversary. That's right, it's been 1 full year since I've actually started doing this, trying to help you people and giving, pour my heart and soul into these shows. And I wouldn't have been able to have made it without you guys. So, give yourself a round of applause, a little round of applause right there. For helping me do this and giving me the motivation to still want to continue to review these Disney rides. Aside from the fact that I kind of get a kick out of it. So yeah, more on that later at the end, and let's get right to the news. Got a lot of news this week, some pretty big news. The Walt Disney Company announced Monday that it was buying Marvel Entertainment in a deal worth more than $4 billion. The acquisition gives Disney the rights to a wide variety of comic book characters such as Spider-Man, X-Men, and Iron Man. The deal will not affect the Universal Studios, which has an entire area dedicated to the Marvel universe in its Islands of Adventure Park. Universal's long-standing agreement with Marvel gives it exclusive U.S. rights to the east of the Mississippi River to certain characters for use in a theme park. So Disney's not going to touch that. The agreement stands for as long as Universal continues to operate the Marvel Superhero Island, which features the rides such as the Spider-Man ride and the Hulk coaster, which everybody loves. So that's just big news. Disney bought Marvel, so you never know. Just whenever you see the new Iron Man movie, it's a Disney movie. Check this thing about that. The fireworks dessert party held every night at the Magic Kingdom has been extended through at least October 31st. It's been pretty popular. What the party entails is 1 hour before the Wishes fireworks shows begins, you can enjoy a self-service dessert buffet party at the Tomorrowland Terrace Noodle Station that features a wide variety of sweets and beverages. Just check out allears.net for more information on that. The Disney Cruise Line last week celebrated the keel laying of the Disney Dream, which is the first of 2 newly designed ships. The Disney Dream is scheduled to join the current fleet in 2011, followed by Disney's second new ship, the Disney Fantasy, in 2012. Together, the 2 new ocean liners will more than double the capacity of the Disney Cruise Line, each having 1,250 staterooms and a tonnage of 128,000. So that's pretty cool. It's going to be bigger, better, more. And just a quick little thing about the Tomorrowland Transit Authority. The reopening of the TTA in the Magic Kingdom has been rescheduled for September 12th. It was originally scheduled for the 1st of September, but it's going to be the 12th now. They're still having some issues with the renovation of Space Mountain, so they just want to make sure everything's good in there, and they're just keeping everybody safe. So that's the news for this week. Let's get right to the reviews. Okay, the first thing I picked out was the Circle of Life show in the Land Pavilion at Epcot. Now, what these guys say it is, it's a film exploring man's relationship with his environment, a minor attraction, go before 11 a.m. or after 2 p.m., highly interesting and enlightening, 3.5 stars. I did not like this ride. It's not even a ride. I really don't consider this an attraction. It's a movie. All you do is go into a theater, sit down in movie theater chairs that are kind of substandard, by the way, and watch a movie with the Lion King characters talking about conservation and environmental health. I do agree that we need to, keep the environment, protected, but leave that for interventions and, with all that stuff. And there's so many better things that could have been done with the Lion King characters. This is not one of them. I did not enjoy this show. In fact, I pretty much slept through this show, all about 15 minutes of it, and but I did go through it again so I can get the experience. And basically, Timon and Pumbaa and Simba and all that, they talk about helping the earth and throwing recycling, the importance of just taking care of the earth so that our future generations will be healthy. And I do agree with that. But this was so boring. It was so funny because at the end, a kid in a couple rows ahead of me went, "This sucked!" And as he walked out, it's not one of the better places to go. Go if you are bored and you have nothing better to do. Otherwise, skip it. Please, God, skip it. Some people like it. I don't know why. I didn't. So the Circle of Life show, I'm going to give 2 stars. I did not enjoy this at all. I mean, you can go in it because the Lion King characters are good, but there really is no imagination to this whole attraction. It's just a movie. That's all it is. It's a movie. I can go to a movie anywhere else. I did not go or go to Disney World to watch a movie. I'd rather be on Soarin', which is what I did. So, yeah. So the Circle of Life show, I'm going to give 2 stars. Okay, the next thing I picked out was Finding Nemo the Musical at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Now, what these guys say Finding Nemo the Musical is an enclosed venue for live stage shows, major attraction, go anytime. Performance times are listed in the handout park map or times guide. One of Disney's best live performances, 4 stars. I do have to agree. This is one of the reasons to go to the Animal Kingdom. This show is a retelling of the Finding Nemo story. With larger-than-life puppets. I'm telling you right now, these you can't really call them puppets because they're pretty big, and the way these puppeteers use these props, it makes you really feel like you're underwater. Just all the little things that they do really give the characters such personality and character. You know what I mean? The wait times for this thing can be pretty long, but it's a huge amphitheater, and it's worth the wait. I'm telling you, don't be dismayed by the lines. Now this is actually a great show for kids because a lot of kids know about the Finding Nemo DVD. Everybody remembers the time when Nemo's mom was eaten. That can be intense for for some children. But all your favorite characters are in there. Nemo, Dory, all the characters are in there, and they're really well represented. I really just, I can't say, enough about this show. I mean, it's really great. The story is the Finding Nemo story. An all new score actually was written for this show specifically, and the singing and the dancing and the special effects are unbelievable. So, Finding Nemo the Musical, I'm going to give 4 stars. This was one heck of a show, and I really recommend everybody see this show. I'm not going to give it 5 because it wasn't the best thing that I've ever seen in Disney World, but it comes close. So, Finding Nemo the Musical, I'm going to give 4 stars. Alright guys, well that about wraps up this edition of this week's Disney News Reviews. Remember, stay tuned next week for my 50th show and my 1-year anniversary. It's going to be a huge super show. I want to give you as much news as I can, and I want to do I might do 3 rides. I'll do 3 rides for you. And if you want me to talk about anything else, I'm actually going to thank a couple people, a couple of my main fans that really talk with me a lot. And I might even do a Q&A. So if you have any questions for me, just post them in the comments right down there. Post them in the comments, okay? And if you have any questions for me, I'll do a quick little Q&A bonus, a bonus video for you. You can ask me anything. And a lot of people haven't asked me where my name comes from. Well, why did I start doing this? Where do I live and all that? So, re-ask me the questions so I can write them all down, and I'll do a full Q&A bonus video for you as part of the 1-year anniversary. And a lot of people haven't asked me to review the extraterrestrial alien encounter ride that is extinct now. I want to save that for Halloween, okay? Because I want to have a good Halloween episode, at least have something that I can talk about. So yeah, again, if anybody from Disney is watching, please just don't sue me please don't sue me. I want to thank allears.net, touringplans.com for all your great information. I just bought the newest version of this book. Hasn't come in the mail yet. Go buy it. I know Samurai's mom doesn't like this book because she gets annoyed by the people asking a lot of questions about it, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her because a lot of people, you know, they reference that book, but it is a good book, even though she prefers Birnbaum's. So yeah, thanks to all my subscribers. Rate, comment, subscribe, do all that you can, do whatever you want to do. This is your forum, and I will try to answer all your questions as to the best of my ability. So thank you all. I will see you next week for my 50th show and 1 year anniversary. See you next week, guys.